Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Dead Cat. No, wait. I highly doubt it's dead. I guess most people don't have a dead cat right on the floor and making pictures of it. But hey, humans are kinda silly in that regard, but I'm still pretty sure that this cat is asleep. Anyways, I didn't upload for quite some time, but I announced it that I'm taking a week off again. I kinda have a lot of work to do at the moment, and last week I was like on average 12 hours at work. Holy hell. Yeah, I'm working half part or something, half time, and the day has 24 hours. And I hate crunch time. I really do. And this is one of, before somebody says like, oh, you didn't plan good, and you didn't do this and that, and blah blah blah. Shut up. Okay. I'm going deeper into this topic later on, but shut up. Thank you. Okay. I asked on Facebook what I should do a vlog about, because I wanted to do a vlog, and I got 3 responses. Response number 1, talk about relaxation. What you do for relaxation. Well, I can talk about that. The second was my Let's Play thoughts of my recent Let's Plays. Now, I'm not sure if this person wants me to talk about stuff I already talked about, or about my recent Let's Play projects. So I will change this question, because it's my channel and I have question changing abilities in here. And I will talk about Let's Playing in general. And the third response was, I have no clue. Like the person said, quotation mark, I have no clue. So I will talk about having no clue. Yeah, I'm kinda tricky like that. Huh? Anyways, oh yes, if you want to get in contact with me, Facebook is a pretty good way to do that. Just saying. Okay, topic number 1, relaxation. What do I do for relaxation, especially after like a 12-hour day? Since as a software engineer I usually don't lift heavy stuff around, and at the end of the day I'm not physically exhausted, but more my brain is exhausted. I don't do stuff that really works the brain a lot. I personally couldn't be like, oh, I just worked for 12 hours, I'm coming home, and now I'm going to play a really complicated strategy game, or now I feel like playing or creating characters in like a really deep and involving role-playing game. No. When I come home, I just want to lay back and just internet entertain me without too much of my brain having to function properly. Usually I'm watching, browsing the internet, YouTube, meme-base, I can have cheeseburger. Yeah, it's really relaxing watching these funny cat pictures. I watch a Let's Play, or several Let's Plays, some animes, but where the anime has to be dubbed. It was dubbed, yes. In either English or German, because I really don't feel like sitting there and just reading the bottom text when my brain is kinda mushy at the moment. So yeah, that's what I usually do for relaxation. The only problem I have is I have to do this while sitting. You may wonder, what the fuck are you talking about, Daniel? Yeah, I'm one of these people who, as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm gone. I'm immediately gone. I just fall asleep like, bam, there I am. I have this with my roommate. We have, well, of course, different rooms. And I usually just send her a message on MSN like, I'm going to bed now, bye. Return, lay in bed, and She says that she hears me snoring before MSN sends the message. That's kind of funny. MSN does have slight delay in it. I usually hear this. She sends me a message, I'm in the kitchen now, and then I hear her in the kitchen before I get the message. So it's a slight delay of a few seconds. But yeah, and that's why if I want relaxation, I have to do this while sitting in my chair. You may ask, well, why are you not just going to bed and sleep if you are that tired? The problem is I kind of want some free time, and I couldn't stand it if my during the week my life would be just waking up, going to the shower, going to the toilet, you may interchange these two things, getting ready for work, going to work, working, coming home from work, eating something and sleeping. I need this little bit of time where I'm just relaxing. I can't just come home from work, eat something and go to bed. I don't want to do that. I'm a gamer. I need to game something. I need to be on the internet doing something with my life. Not to mention, and this has nothing to do with relaxation, but it's a topic that not really bothers me, but I don't know the word at the moment. This is with introverts and extroversy. I'm an introvert. I told you that multiple times. I may be a funny person, but it has nothing to do with introversy. And I found a really, really good symbolic, how do I call this? Metaphor. Yeah, I think metaphor. Or, no, that's really a metaphor. Anyways. To explain introversy and extroversy. And just imagine, this is of course just imagination, there is no secret power in us. Let's call it feeling goodness or something, the feeling goodness meter. And introvert people lose from this feeling goodness meter if they are around other people, like being at work, going down. And they can only recharge this feeling goodness meter if they're doing stuff for their own, like sitting at home, reading a book, doing stuff for their own, playing a game, something like that. So the feeling goodness meter goes up. Extrovert people are the total opposite. If they are alone, their feeling goodness meter goes down. And if they are with people, the feeling goodness meter goes up. And that's how I kind of feel. I mean, I miss a lot of people during the day. Really a lot of people. We have quite a lot of people in our office. And while I like my co-workers, most of them, and I like being around them, I get this feeling like I need to be alone. I've been with you guys now for 12 hours today. I need to go at home and be for myself a little bit. That's introverts. That explains it perfectly. So, if I just... And sleeping doesn't count. I mean, I don't recharge any energy except the bodily energy. But I don't recharge this feeling goodness meter just by sleeping. I kind of need some time for myself. Even though I'm not really 100% just for myself, because when I'm at home and I am on the internet, I'm Skyping with my best friend. But since he's not in my immediate surroundings, I get my feeling goodness meter while talking with people, with some person. So, yeah, that's what I do for relaxation. Doing mindless things. And on the weekend, when I have all this stored energy now after sleeping that I need to get off, and then I'm playing some strategy games or higher level role-playing games, call them that. And I bought Warhammer 40k, the strategy game, what is Saturday? It is a pretty interesting game, but it is very easy. I don't know, I just built like one troop of space marines and woo, go to town. I don't know. Very easy game. Huh. And what I'm uploading today, later on this day, is Warcraft 2, the human campaign. I already recorded like half of the game, and I'm going to record today. It's Monday today. I took one day off. I wrote to my boss like, dude, I really need a day off. I want a long weekend. I don't want to care for anything this day. I just need a long day, a day off where people are actually working that day, so I can go to the grocery store and buy some more food for me. I got out of ketosis the past 2 weeks or something, because I was like, oh, it's 9 p.m. and I don't have anything at my refrigerator. I think I go to McDonald's today. And well, it's not that bad. I mean, that's a good thing with ketosis. If you just jump out like a few days, you can get into it again, and you may even lose weight by switching between being in ketosis and being out of ketosis. You may even lose weight. That's kind of cool. But not if you're out for 2 weeks. That's not really good. And you need like 2-3 days to get into ketosis again. So yeah. If you want me to talk about this more, leave a comment. It's kind of something I would like to talk about, but only if people are actually interested. And only if people stop being like, oh, I just do this and that and it works perfectly, and just eat less. I love this argument. Oh, yes, just eat less. Really, losing weight is that easy. Damn, I just need to eat less. Wow, you are such a smart person. You do realize that everybody is different, and if I'm sitting at work and being hungry all the time, I might as well be, like, not work at all because I can't concentrate. Oh, no? Too bad. Anyways, let's playing in general. I recorded this vlog yesterday, and the next 2 topics, what I said kinda made me delete the vlog. Not because I don't stand by my word, but because people just love to interpret the most ridiculous things in something you say. And that's the funny thing on the internet. I hate trolling. Trolling is like trolls are for me the scum of the earth. Seriously. Go away. And if somebody makes a statement that's kinda... don't interpret too much into it. Let's say it this way. That's why I'm kind of redoing this vlog and rewording a few things and talking about different things. But there are just some topics that I honestly don't bother with on the internet. And to talk about them openly. Because, yeah. Anyways, I try to not mention these topics now, and... before I talk about my Let's Playing thoughts in general, I just wanted to add that I'm not talking about one specific person. And if you feel like I'm talking about you specifically, then no, I'm not. I'm talking in general. And these are just my opinions, how I handle things. I'm not saying that if you do this, then you are a bad person. I'm not saying that. I'm just making my point and why I won't support some people. Some kind of people anymore. Okay, let's playing in general. My problem that I saw the past few weeks, months, whatever, since YouTube kind of decided, monetize all the things. Everyone can now monetize the videos. If they have like, I don't know, no hits on their channel and whatever. And I saw this with Let's Playing, and there are some Let's Players who have like 1,000 to 3,000 subscribers, and they are putting these huge advertisements on the videos. And as far as I know, I didn't check the option, and I highly doubt I ever will, unless I make a special channel that's nothing to do with Let's Playing. And there are like people who... There are 3 different advertisements. There's the little banner in the upper right of a video, outside the video, and as far as I know, this produces the least amount of money. Then there's the little pop-up, which happens during a video, and this generates a moderate amount of money. And then there's the 5 to 30 second introduction advertisement before every fucking video. You know this, sometimes you can skip it after 5 seconds, sometimes you have to watch the whole 30 seconds. And I'm brutally honest with you, if I see someone who does like 15-minute videos and has this huge advertisement thing before, in front of every video, I will not support that. I will just unsubscribe from you. This is not a threat or something. This is just like, you don't have to do this. I'm sorry. If you have like 1,000 to 3,000 subs, the money you generate from these AdSense are next to nothing. Seriously, next to nothing. I mean, you can get like... I think the commonly accepted rate is like $1 per 1,000 clicks. And people who have like 3,000 subs have like 1,000 clicks on the videos. I have 1,000 subs and I average on 80 clicks per video. So, well, per comment video. As I saw some statistics, and people usually watch my older done Let's Plays. A lot. I don't know. But let's even say with... I don't have the statistics at the moment in my head. You make look, I think it was with stats or something. 1 second. I need to close this before my best buddy. Okay. And yeah, where was I? Yeah. Had to catch my line of thought again. And this thing said like, oh yes, you could do per year maximum $3,000 per year. And minimum it was, I think, 200. So a margin of 200 to $3,000. 3,000 may sound like a lot of money, but I highly doubt that I could get the maximum. I would either go to the minimum. That's more likely. And so for 200, $300 per year, annoying my fan base, no. And yeah, like I said, if somebody feels like he has to do this, then try to make a compromise. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Spoonie. I mentioned this several times. And also that guy with the glasses, producers. And you may ask, well, they're doing the same. They have like these 15 to 30 to 1 hour minute videos, and they have a lot of advertisements before and after the video. Why are you supporting them? Simple. Several reasons. Reason number 1, like you said, they have up to 1 hour videos. 1 hour videos. I'm perfectly fine with having 30 seconds of advertisements in front of a 1 hour video. Even if it's just 30 minutes. May not be every video, but 30 minutes, kinda okay. But a 15-minute video, and that's the second point. The second point is those are usually more work is put into them. I mean, they do review of movies, so that means they have to watch the movie at least once. Which means, what? Oh yes, 1.5 hour on average what they have to watch. Then they have to make a script. Then they have to film it. Then they have to do whatever. So a lot of work is put into these 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour of video. Now, I'm doing Let's Plays on my own. And I know how much work I have to do. And unless someone has like, I don't know, a really stylized Let's Play where he puts, I think Chaka Conway does this. When I never watched the Chaka Conway video because the games he plays don't really interest me. But as far as I heard, every time he catches a new Pokemon, there's like an introduction screen to the Pokemon. He does, and he puts into this, and he does a lot of work next to recording. Then okay, fine. That may be okay with that if he puts some advertisements on his videos, even if they're just 50 minutes long. But if I see Let's Players who, let's say, don't really put more effort in it than me, then I don't know why they feel obligated to get money. Because when I'm doing a Let's Play, I'm sitting down and I'm playing a video game. So the amount of time you see recorded in the video is about the amount of time I put in making the video. I'm recording my voice and sound at the same time, so I don't have to fiddle around with Audacity or VirtualDub or something. My capture software creates a new video every 15 minutes, so I don't have to fiddle around with that. The only thing next to recording the game is uploading the game. Yeah, that's all I have to do. So if I do a 1 hour Let's Play or an 8 hour Let's Play divided by 20 minutes every time, I spend like 15 minutes more by uploading it every day. Like making a funny one-liner and increasing the number and copy-pasting the tags from the old video. Yeah, that's the amount of work I have to do. So I'm doing like 1/10 of the work somebody else does, and I should get the same amount of money that he does. I don't think that's fair, so I'm not doing it. And if you feel like I mean, I heard of people who are like, yeah, and I'm rendering like 5 hours every weekend for a 20-minute video and blah blah blah. First of all, what the hell are you doing while rendering? I don't know. When I rendered at the beginning, when I just still had my crappy internet connection and uploading a 300 megabyte file would take like 5 days instead of 5 minutes like it does now, then I was rendering. But I had this software where I could just queue up my whole videos, press start, and it rendered them in a template. And so my computer did it while I was doing other things, like playing a game or whatever, watching videos. So just because you take 5 hours to render doesn't mean that you should be sitting there for 5 hours. Oh, it's rendering. Yeah, cool. I don't know. I mean, if you don't do any special things in your Let's Plays, like Jack Conboy does with this Pokemon and adding and doing like a small movie in your Let's Play. Then I'm sorry, but then I have to say you're doing something wrong. Even if you, what I thought about doing, but was too much of a hassle, even if you're like recording for 1 hour and then cutting the video yourself, that doesn't take a lot of time either. I did it, and I mean, most Let's Players that I know just take a 20-minute clock and, okay, I'm done now. I will just end this Let's Play here and see you then. And they end their videos manually, which I don't bother doing because I don't like doing it. The only downside I have is that sometimes I'm cut mid-sentence because I can't say, okay, no, wait, two more seconds, and it's the only downside I have. But I personally can live with it, and so far nobody cared about it, so no complaints in that direction. The only complaints I get is from people hating my voice or my accent. Anyways, yeah. So I don't really like this monetarization of. I don't like this monetarization of Let's Plays and what people try to do with it, and I also hate this e-begging and I'm doing now a donation stream for someone. Yeah. If your Xbox kinda dies and you can't afford a new one, then I would say tough shit. I mean, there are plenty of ways to gather up enough money for an Xbox. You may mow the lawn of someone, you may do a part-time job somehow, I don't know. But asking for donations, the problem with donations is that you don't have to pay them back. It's like, give me money and I buy myself cool stuff. And the problem is, you don't know the other person. You don't know if he is as broke as you and just sent you his Xbox money and stuff like that. Sure, you may say, what do I care? I mean, if he wants to send me this money, he should be able to. I don't think that's how it should work. I'm perfectly honest with you. I mean, Spoony once got I think it was a special Adobe Premiere Studio software thing. I don't know exactly anymore what it was, but I think it was like $3,000. $3,000. And he made a vlog about this, and he was like, okay, before I open this, I want you, whoever sent this to me, send me an email. If I don't get a reply in like 2 weeks, I will just send it back, because this is quite a lot. I don't want this unless I'm really, really sure that you are like a businessman who earns this kind of money in 1 week or something, because I don't want to take this from you. And then there's like Trade Chat, who sometimes unboxes her gifts she gets. And somebody sent her a Nintendo 3DS. For what? Making videos on YouTube? Holy hell, people, get a grip or something. Seriously. I mean, it's not like I'm envious or something because I don't get this kind of attention, because I don't want this kind of attention. Somebody had to pull out my teeth before I allowed him to send me a $4 game on GOG so I could Let's Play it. I mean, it's not like I needed him to buy this, but he was a long-time fan and he wanted to gift this to me. He also gifted Puzzle Agent 2 to me. Not because I asked him to, but because he was like, hey, here, be happy. So I got like a total net value of $15 so far for my fans. In my opinion, $15 too much, because when I started this Let's Playing thing, I didn't even think that it would become this huge mess of people getting money on asking for donations and asking for stuff. And I mean, if you have your own Minecraft server or your own website and hosting costs and stuff like that, then okay. If you ask for donations, then that's kinda okay-ish. And if you really make sure that all the money you get only goes into your Let's Playing things, then I don't know. If you didn't buy it without Let's Playing, then it would be okay, in my opinion. Like, I was thinking about getting HD recording tool like my Dazzle, but with HD stuff for my Xbox games. But I don't really plan on doing a lot of Xbox games, so I didn't bother with it. And if somebody, I'm not talking about myself, I don't want it. If somebody is like, yeah, I would buy this, but only for my Let's Plays, and then he gets the money donated and then he buys it, yeah, you may say, okay, fine. But if some people just be like, oh, my Xbox died, you have to pay for a new one, otherwise I will never Let's Play this game and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel it's right. I don't feel it's right to take donations from people if you have no clue what they are about. And yeah, that's kinda it. I mean, it all depends on the amount, of course. But seriously, sending someone a Nintendo 3DS just because they make videos on YouTube, that's really, really over the top. I mean, seriously? Seriously? I don't know. I would never do that. Anyways, yeah, that was my thoughts on Let's Playing or how it evolved. Another thing that kind of bothers me, but I won't go into too much detail about this, is this that people demand so many things. Oh, you have to do this way and that way, and if you don't do blind Let's Plays a certain way, then you're doing it wrong and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it was about 2.5 years ago now when I decided to start Let's Playing of my own. And when I sat there and was like, oh, I'm doing Let's Plays now, there was no magical contract suddenly appearing in front of me, and I had to sign it in order to be allowed to do Let's Plays. I mean, if I do a blind Let's Play by putting sunglasses where you can't see through in front of my eyes and call this a blind Let's Play, then I'm allowed to do that. Of course, it wouldn't make a lot of sense because I couldn't see the game, but and if I do my blind Let's Plays like by opening the box, putting in the CD in the Xbox or my PC, and then without ever touching this game, then that's my decision. I mean, it also depends on the game. What did I really blind Let's Play? I played Deadly Premonition. Oh yes, an over-the-shoulder shooter. Ooh, that really needs a lot of preparing to not fuck up the controls. Yeah, takes like 5 seconds or something. And Sherlock Holmes and the Case of the Serrated Scalpel. Yeah, those point-and-click adventures, you really need a lot of preparation for them. I mean, I would never blind Let's Play like Civilization or a new Civilization. I played Civilization 1 and 2 and Alpha Centauri, but I wouldn't Let's Play blind Master of Orion 3 because I never played this game. I have no idea how this works. If I would really plan on doing a Let's Play like this, then yeah, I would prepare myself. But then again, I highly doubt I would ever play a game like that. I mean, I've done quite a lot of long games, but doing an 80-hour game, I don't know if I would feel like doing that. Anyways. So yes, this people demanding. I mean, this is free entertainment. You get free entertainment. And it's not even bothering you that much. I mean, do you go up to a mime and tell him that he's doing stuff wrong? Because he's like standing there doing his performance. There are people around him enjoying what he's doing. And you're like, oh, you're doing this wrong. I want the money back I didn't spend. And blah, 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 blah. There's a small little thing is called don't like it, don't watch it. I don't know how many Let's Players I saw where I was like, dude, you totally suck. Did I tell this to them? No. Why? Because I don't care enough. And he has his fan base, and he should be happy. So, and I don't like it. I mean, it's not like I paid for this or something. I mean, if I pay for something like, for example, oh yes, Star Wars The Old Republic, and I don't like it, and then I rant about this, and I tell people like, if you don't like this, and this, then this is not a game for you, okay? But I would never send a letter to BioWare, you have to change everything now. As if they would care. And that's kind of like how I am. I mean, if you tell me like, oh, you play this game totally awful, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, then let me check your videos and how to make it better. Oh, you don't record videos. Yeah, then I would say kindly shut the hell up. It's kind of funny. I never saw another Let's Player complaining about my gameplay style. It's only people who never uploaded a video in a lifetime and are acting like they know everything. It's kind of funny in that way. Anyways. And yeah, that's kind of the second topic I wanted to talk about. The third topic, having no clue. I'm one of these people that I don't believe everything immediately some people tell me. Like, I'm a critical thinker. Kind of the reason why I'm an atheist. I mean, if somebody tells me they have like little unicorns in the room and you can't see them because for whatever reason, and you can't touch them and there's no way to detect them, then I am not going to believe that there are unicorns in this room. Huh? It's kind of the same with other things high up in the air. No, anyways. And that's also the thing with what I said in the beginning. Like, I'm saying, oh yes, I'm totally overworked because we have so much work to do and blah, 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 blah. And I'm pretty sure the first thing people had in mind was like, yeah, you are bad planning, or you overplanned, or whatever. Stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that was the first reaction to some people, and I can safely say, without saying too much about my work, that was not the case. There are several reasons why we get overworked, why stuff happens, and you don't know that, so don't make assumptions. I love this. Do not assume, you just make an ass out of you and me. I love this. This idiom. And it's kind of with other things too. I mean, if somebody, like on Facebook, oh my god, I got so much shit on Facebook. People sharing links of a baby whose face looked like it was burnt or something. Half of his face is like burnt. And they are sharing this on Facebook. Yes, this Facebook that everyone can use. And I don't know what they are thinking. Most likely not much. But there's this status message attached to this picture. And this says like, yeah, Facebook is spending 3 cents for every share that this picture gets. and they are spending 3 cents to this poor baby, blah 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 blah. And people are reading this and are like, oh, 3 cents, I have to don't share this. I mean, it's totally nice of Facebook. No, they don't donate anything. I mean, I took the status text and just entered Google, and there were a lot of blogs talking about this. And there was this one blog who just linked to a news article, and people asked these parents, what is up with this picture? And they were like, what? People are sharing this on Facebook? They are using our little baby to grieve and do stuff? How horrible. I mean, the story behind the picture is, yes, this baby was burned. This is not nothing too bad, and nothing imagined. The baby was burned, and yeah, that's it. There was no donation from Facebook. And if you think about this, what do you really think? Like, it's Monday afternoon, and one of the programmer of Facebook wants to go home, and he's like, oh, I'm going to check how many shares this picture got. Oh, Zuckerberg or whatever you call them in America or other countries. This picture got 300 more shares. Shall I donate those 900 cents to the poor baby's bank account? And he's like, yeah, do this, right? No. No. That doesn't work like that. I mean, I don't know if Facebook is donating shit, but if they are donating to organizations to help more people than just donating to one little child. And this is with this having no clue. And I ranted about this on Facebook a few weeks ago because of this whole Coney 2012 thing. And let me tell you something. Just by sharing a video does not make you like this world-changing person or something. I mean, in a matter of 48 hours, I learned so, even with my hugely inhuman indifference, I learned so much about this Coney cause and the Invisible Children society stuff behind this video, that people tell me, oh, they are evil themselves because they do this, and oh no, they're the good guys because blah 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 blah. Lots of back and forth, and I'm not taking any side here because honestly, I don't care. You can't solve the African problems with stuff like that. There's a root cause, and you have to defeat the root. Don't just... That's something people love to do. They're just fighting the symptoms instead of the root cause. Because fighting the root cause would take a lot more effort than just fighting the symptoms. So pointing at the symptoms and making awareness. And yeah, so people are mindlessly sharing videos, pictures, whatever, of seeing stuff, and I'm like, why do you do that? Think about it for a second. And most of the stuff wouldn't be shared. Same as the awareness raisement, and this is where I stopped this now. Because when I was talking about the raise awareness for some things, I kind of talked myself into a dead end, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to upload this. Anyways, what I think would be helpful if people would do more critical thinking. Like, don't believe everything somebody tells you. Make some research first before donating to a cause. There are like people now at this moment on the internet who fight for this Invisible Children organization and that the Ugandan army should do this and that, and they can't even point on Uganda on the map. And I personally think that if you are really like this huge freedom fighter, you should at least know where this fight is taking place, because otherwise you are just a huge hypocrite. I mean, if you are like sitting there, oh, they have children soldiers in Africa, that's horrible, that's a huge, there's something wrong with you, because, I don't know, I've heard these stories now for more than 10 years, and this is not news, so I don't even know what the fuck this Coney thing is all about. I mean, lots of bad stuff happens in this world. Yeah, there is a root cause that we should fight instead of just the symptoms, because Coney is just one of many hundreds warlords. I don't know. That's my opinion. Anyways, yeah, that's were my sweet topics. I kinda talked about some heavy stuff. Like I said, I'm not saying that you're a bad person for donating stuff to Invisible Children or something, or other things, but before you do, if you are actually donating, don't just share a link. If you don't, how to say this, don't expect things from people that you're not doing yourself. And if somebody shares this link to me and they are like, oh, you have to donate to this cause, and I'm like, how much did you donate? Oh, I haven't donated yet. And yeah, I'm not going to listen to you. And personally, if I would ever donate to stuff, I would donate to the Red Cross, or in Germany we call them Ärzte ohne Grenzen, Doctors Without Borders or something like that. That are causes that I would donate to, and not donate to people who want to wage war. I don't know, that's kind of, that's what I'm doing already with my tax money. Anyways, and about the Let's Playing thing, like I said, if you feel like I was talking about you, then perhaps you think about your doings first, and if getting like €20 per month is really worth it to annoy or bother your fan base, or making shitty merchandise products that nobody cares about, overpriced merchandise products. I mean, seriously, people offer like t-shirts with a unique print for $40. What? I'm sorry, but taking a $4 white t-shirt and just printing stuff on this doesn't turn it into a $40 t-shirt. No matter what. I mean, I can do this too. There are like a lot of companies who offer these products. I could make a t-shirt like, I hate your face, and stuff like that, and then bank in the money, but seriously, if you want a t-shirt like that, do it yourself. Seriously. Anyways, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see each other soon, so take care and goodbye.